Do compression shirts help with hypermobile joint muscle pain? Now, one of the original ones, and the primary one that I have used, probably because it was one of the original ones, is called Intelliskin, and it looks kind of like this. So this is the back, this is the front, and what you can see is it's pretty much just like a t-shirt. Now, you can see kind of within it, it has this different material, and what its job is to hold and support your shoulder position. So this is the stuff that kind of gives you that extra support that you need and helps you to stand upright. It is wonderful. It provides that, just that extra, so that even though you know where good posture is, it's hard to maintain. It gives you that extra boost that you need to be able to do something longer, to work for a longer period of time and to get through. Now, the other thing that, and this is kind of that stretchy, Lycra, I guess. Yeah, Lycra. The compression on your skin, if you're somebody who has generally hypersensitivity, so that's like your skin hurts, like just everything is sore, a lot of times the compression helps with jamming some of those nerve signals, and it does feel better. And we've recommended people with hypermobility wear like tights, compression clothing, tight like underlayers, like base layers. I'm in Montana, so we have a lot of like long underwear type of clothing available, but just things that tend to be a little tight, a little more restricted, and that can help with pain. It doesn't limit motion, it tends to be more supportive, and it can work really well. Now, that being said, there of course is a downside. One, in the summer, this stuff is hot. Even the stuff that's breathable. Intelliskin is designed for a lot of athletes, which it is great, but it can be hot, particularly if you're wearing it under other clothing, which at least most of my clients are. The other thing is it can be hard to get into. If you have something that's tight and a compression garment and you're trying to get it on, I know like with my hypermobile shoulders, like half the time I feel like I'm subluxing my shoulder just putting on a sports bra, let alone trying to get on a super tight compression shirt. So it's definitely something to look at, particularly if you're looking for a posture option, but just to kind of keep those things in mind when you're making your purchases. Now, they do tend to be more expensive than like typical clothing, the ones that have the posture support in them, but if it's something that really works well for you, it's worth it. So take a look at that, see what you think. It depends on your individual needs. If you're somebody who's just looking at the compression for pain relief, that's something that I would not start with a posture clothing. I would start with just a compression or just a tight like spandex type, either legging or top, so that way you can see how it feels and make sure that it works well for you. There are a certain number of people with that hypersensitivity that you add that compression to, and it tends to feel worse. Some of those have more of what's called a complex regional pain syndrome, or a neuropathy type of problem, and that's something that is really individual. You just kind of have to try it, and if it works well for you, great, add that to your toolbox. If you try it and you hate it, it makes your pain worse, well then you know you need to go a little bit different direction with the amount of compression and tension that you're using.